welcome back to the next episode. Oh, I'm super out of breath because I just had to run all the way back down because I forgot to take measure. So it would have been a nightmare without one. So today I think we're just gonna keep cutting some logs and try and get as far as we can. I think we're gonna start putting some up. Yeah, and we'll go from there. Really conscious of trying to get that one side done because it is really open towards behind that area. Someone was there earlier running around, had to wait for them to go. So yeah, I really want to get that done before we start putting them up and they just left to be really obvious to people. But yeah, we'll start there because some of these are quite hefty, so yeah, I think we should start getting them up. And I don't want to load one side with nothing on the other because I don't want to risk side loading that centre beam and pushing it over this way. So yeah, I want to do it equally each side. I've got 5 so far, which should get a little bit done, but yeah, we'll start getting some up. Nice and big. I think it's going to be quite a lot of room inside. You can imagine that now. Nice. So these gaps, we'll probably cut these a little bit too short. What we're going to do is probably stick a load of sticks in there and then we're going to backfill on top anyway, so the earth won't come through. And now, this is why I've got this paracord. It's just to tie them so they don't slip anyway. So they held super tight up against it. There's a slight forward lean anyway, so the rest of them lean up against it. But yeah, we're getting somewhere. I've tied our first one off to stop it slipping. I don't profess to be, I don't know anything about knots. I'm not an expert. That's why I made this channel, is to learn and have some of you guys come with me along the way. But yeah, they should be held there, and I can put up all the other ones now against it and they won't slip anyway. And if I need to, maybe I could tie it a bit more, but I think it looks pretty good. then some of this to block some of the holes coming through. You can see, I reckon that'll be nice and watertight really once we get some more on there. And we are going to really cover it up. You can't see any sunlight, but yeah, I don't think it's too bad. This gap I'm just going to fill with a load of these sticks and then just fill with earth over the top, so all that'll be blanked off. So yeah, it'll be up to you in earth, all that'll be covered and you won't see nothing. Hopefully this will be that's pretty strong anyway. But yeah, just keep going now, fill this up and see what we get. Slowly. There's a fair few on this side now. Probably about a quarter or the third of the way done. Not too bad. So what I'm currently doing is trying to figure out what I should do with this door. So what I've done is basically left these three on this side. I'm going to put another one opposite this, and there'll be a gap here for the door. But then I've got to try and figure out a way to stop the rain coming in straight down. So I'm thinking once this is here, I'll put a batten that goes across, and then I could stick a load of stick here to try and stop that rain coming in. And then basically when this is full, there'll be like a little hatch where we can just walk and drop in, and that'll probably make like a little door to use. So I think that'll probably be the best thing. Just quickly gonna get that done. So we'll put that in place here, remove this back one, tie it up loads so that one can't move, then put the batten in, and then we'll put this one back on this side and it'll all be nice and strong. You see, I think a decent amount of room in here. Nice big fire there. So yeah, it does look a lot bigger than I thought. So this end will be the beds. I want to try and put two in if I can, but yeah, we'll see. Maybe, yeah, I'll have to have a think of what we can do. One permanent bed and then one temporary one maybe, so we try and keep some room in here. But yeah, we'll figure that out. And then we'll end up building that wall a little bit higher, so there's like probably like a foot gap so the smoke to go out, and try and cover that a bit more, then make it even more nice and cutched up. But yeah, I'm just gonna do that one now. It's been a right pain today. There's been loads of people walking around and we have to hide every now and again because we're too close now to get caught. Literally, you can see down there in the clearing, people can walk through, and they just walk through every now and again. But this is quite like bushy and people don't really walk up here and they don't really look. So as soon as this side is done and we've got all the ferns and the stuff back on it, like literally no one can see it. I really want to get this side done and then we're covered. So I'm going to try and get up here, tie it off, and get smashing this side out. Then hopefully we'll be done within, yeah, literally when we come up after work. Don't see anyone on a Sunday. It's like crazy busy. It's really annoying. So how dare other people be coming up in the forest and enjoying themselves. But yeah, slowly get that done now and we'll be laughing. As you can see, the fire's going to be down here and there is room to stand if I need to stretch my legs. But yeah, and then this is the doorway out, and then this will be full up to here, so it'll be a little bit of a duck. You get out and step up. So yeah, it'll be good. Starting to take shape now. gonna try and find some hazel to try and use for the doorway, so we can try and keep stuff, keep the stick on there for the doorway. As you can see, that's the camp. You can't even really see it if I'm over here. So I'm on a hunt for a decent bit of hazel. Any straight bit of stick really. There's a couple of hazel trees up by here, so we'll have a look. See this old wall, this big bit of beech has come down. Maybe I could use a bit of that, seeing as it is dead. Some of the bits are pretty straight. Do I use that? As long as I tie it good enough, it should be fine. Yeah, I'm gonna go for that. Don't think I'm gonna use it. It's pretty weak. Let's go get some hazel. So hazel's pretty good. It gets coppice and it flies up again. So yeah, it's the best thing. I think I'll make use of this piece, I think. So I'm going to process it down and we'll go from there. I got the length, and now we're gonna flatten the edges off, just so it's got a nice flat bit to tie to. I'm gonna leave that there for now because I'm gonna come back and use it after. And go way back to camp. And as you can see through there, the tops of those trunks, you see how much they stand out against all the green and the other browns. That's why it's so important just to cover those with mud again. Like I said, it's gonna get covered with a load of this stuff that's all on the floor anyway, so the leaves and loads of these branches. But if you look from here, it just shows how low the profile is from the outside. It's tiny. So yeah, it'll be good when it's all done, hidden away. Can't wait just to spend my first night here and cook some food and get a fire going. It's going to be amazing. And maybe if it snows, and come up. Be nice and warm in the shelter then. So what I'm going to do before I put another block on, or another bit of wood, this is going to be attached on here, and then I'll have another couple of pieces coming down resting against it, tied at the top. So yeah, that'll be good. And that'll be the inside then, inside of the door, probably about that height. And then so basically you can come out, yeah, and hop out. So I'm going to measure that out and cut it, and we'll go from there. What I'm going to do to flatten these off, I'm going to put some saw stop cuts in there to stop it splitting too far. I measured it equally each side. Pick the flattest part. I'm going to go these two. It does bow a little bit, but we'll go from that. Stop it sliding, pain in the arse. That's a better surface. You only want to go about down that far. The same on the other end. Cut it equally. And these are just to stop when you're splitting the wood. If you come down this way, it'll split, start splitting, and then it'll keep going all the way up. But when it gets to this saw cut, it'll stop. Try and get them equal, same depth. Let's give that a go. What we're doing is just building this doorway up. So all this, I'll fill this with a bit more, a couple more sticks here, and then literally just fill over the top. Fill her up, fill that up all down there. All this will be under there, under cover. All this as well. So yeah, it should be really cool. See there's a bulb there, found loads of them, so hopefully come next year they'll be like covered in bluebells and things. So imagine this whole thing covered in bluebells. It'll be awesome. So yeah, we'll start filling that in next. Feels like we're getting somewhere now. just a load of cut in and fill in. As you can see, this side is all filled in. This is the doorway. I'm just gonna have to figure out something for this hatch. So I want to cover that up, and then this will be the doorway in, and I can lean up a load of stuff up against it, cover it up. So yeah, I'm thinking maybe tie another one on the other side, and then yeah, I don't know, tie another one on the other side a bit further up, one in the middle maybe, so then I can just place them on top, and they'll be held in from dropping out backwards as well. Maybe that's what I'll do. This needs a little tiny bit more filling in than this, but as the rain comes we'll compact all that down. Still got loads of earth left. As you can see, kind of giving you an idea now. Doorway, fire will be there. That'll be a little bit more closed up, probably another 1.5 foot up, just to keep that all nice and covered. It's not too exposed. People can't get in that way then. But the cool part is, you see there's not really any light coming through, but have a look at how blended in that is. Yeah, no no one's gonna see that. Go back a bit further. Oh, I fall down a hole. I'm okay. I'm up. Oh fuck, and I'm down again. So we've got another one here that's ready to go straight up. Forgot about that one. Yeah, look at that. It's coming. Getting excited. How's it going? You happy?
Look at this. Amazing.
So yeah, hopefully it should be pretty watertight as well. Oh, nice. Look at that. Brilliant. Maybe I'll chuck one more in. What do you think? You okay? Man down. They'll probably shout at me in the comments for laughing at you now.
I was falling down.
What do you reckon? Should we bring another one up?
Yeah.
And put another one in on this side?
Yeah. That means I'll have to cover it up, mind.
Or should we put it on the other side?
Yeah.
Alright, we'll pick that up and we'll put it in. Last one. I quickly need to dig this out a little bit more, ready for the next one. That was heavy.
Yeah.
So we're gonna just fill that back in a little bit, and then we'll be calling it a day because it's getting dark again. We'll be walking down in the dark. So yeah, just a quick look from a little bit further away, just so you can see. It's taking shape now. Nice. Can you imagine that once it's all filled in as well? Got a nice doorway at the top, and then it all looks like that. Oh, it's gonna be good. Can't wait. So yeah, we're gonna call it a day, and yeah, we're getting somewhere now. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Just give me a comment if you think you do anything different. Any tips? Anything you'd like me to do? Yeah, just give me a shout. I'll catch you again.